Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I guess I'm doing a YouTube channel now. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Deborah Richards. I am a film director. I live in Las Vegas. And this YouTube channel is going to be about my journey in the film industry. Let's see, there's so much to bring you guys up to speed. I've been directing movies full-time independently since 2021 now. But before that, I was directing commercials for years. And so this channel is going to be about the journey of my next movie, my third movie. And it's going to take maybe 2-3 years to make, because each movie takes like about 3 years or so. And you're going to see me go through it all. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, all of it. This is going to be a long-form channel, and it's going to be pretty raw. I'm not going to lie, I'm not like famous or like mega successful or anything. I guess that comes down to how you measure success and stuff, but the point is, I'm just a regular filmmaker, making movies in Las Vegas, and I'm a little neurotic. I ain't gonna lie, I think the movie business makes you crazy, but it doesn't really help that I was a little crazy to begin with. I think that's part of being an artist. As an artist, you kind of live on the edge, right? And so this is going to be really raw, really personal, and this is going to be my journey. It's not going to be edited. It's going to be very loose, and you'll just see my day-to-day and what I go through as a filmmaker. And just to give you a little context and stuff, I'm actually a writer, director, editor, VFX artist, colorist, and producer. So in the true spirit of indie filmmaking, right, you kind of gotta be a Jill of all trades and do all of the things. And to bring you up to speed, guys, so my second movie is a documentary about bartending, flair bartending, where they flip bottles and stuff. It's called Shaken and Stirred. You should be able to watch the link in the description for the trailer. But that's one of the things I gotta do today, is I gotta put together the trailer. So we'll get into that in a bit. And, you know, along this journey, it's gonna be really raw and personal, and I'm gonna give you the down and dirty on the film industry, and, you know, a lot of insight. But it's not a teaching channel. I mean, I'm known as a teaching director because I'm very giving with information, and I don't like gatekeepers. So I like to tell people about the reality of being a film director in 2025. So yeah, you'll just be on this journey with me, and it's going to be weird, it's going to be cool, and I'll be honest, right? I'm not very comfortable with this. I don't like being on camera. And I don't think it's so much me being on camera that bothers me. But it's actually just looking at myself afterwards that bothers me. So there's not going to be a lot of editing on this, right? I'm just going to, you know, shoot what I do, keep it raw, and go through that. But anyways, get back to the movie, Shaken and Stirred. So that actually comes out on the 26th of March, so that's like 6 weeks away. So my team and I are getting ready to release the movie, and there's a lot of things that go into that. My film company, 1905 Films, is distributing the movie, and that's a whole nother thing that we can get into. But I really want this channel to be about my next movie that I'm making, but unfortunately I can't get to my pudding until I eat my din-dins. So we have to squeeze this next movie out of the door first, and so that's what you're gonna see. So yeah, let me give you a tour and introduce you to my world. So here we are in my apartment in Las Vegas, and I actually have a film studio in my living room, and it's a little bit of a mess right now. I gotta tidy up later. As you can see, it's like hell of a mess. There's my camera, Vicky, named after the Queen of England. And if we look out the window, I'm actually in a penthouse on the Strip in Las Vegas, and you can kind of see it's really rainy and crappy today, but you can see the famous Las Vegas Strip out of the window. And yeah, this is my studio. Here's all my grip stuff, and most importantly, this is my bestie. This is Cookie. Her name is Cookie Dough. She's actually been in 2 movies. She was actually in my first movie, which is called Move Me No Mountain, available now on Tubi and Amazon Prime. And my dog was in that, and she actually has a little cameo in Shaken and Stirred, which comes out soon. But I've actually got to get to work, so let's have a look at, not only do I have a studio, I also have what we call the lab, which is, it's a little dark in here, so let me turn on some lights and get set up for the day's work. This is the edit lab. We got views of the strip. Over here is the movie poster for my new movie, Shaken and Stirred. This is usually where my business partner sits. And I gotta fire up the computer and make a list of all the stuff I gotta do today and start getting stuff done. So let me show you the desk as I fire things up. We can have a look. Got my speakers here. Got a lot of hard drives. Got my trusty Mac Ultra 2 or something. I don't know. This is my color board for Resolve. Oh, that reminds me. Someone contacted me yesterday on social media asking about can I teach their wife how to color and go over to their house and teach them in person. So I gotta have that meeting in a little bit. Let me set you up over here and you can just kind of follow along, I guess. Let's see how this pans out. Okay. Cookie! My dog has abandoned me. I don't know where she has gone. Okay, let's see, what do I have to do today? I mentioned the trailer. The trailer's actually done, but, so this movie's been in post-production a long time, and I've actually colored it like 3 times now, because I wasn't happy. And the latest version, it looks really, really good. Cooks, come here. And so I think I want to, take the new color version of the movie and apply that new color to the new trailer. In fact, I should make a list of things I gotta do today, and we can talk about it. And there is something fun happening later. I actually have to go to a film festival tonight. It's called the Damn Short Film Festival in Boulder City, which is just outside of Las Vegas. And the cool thing about the Damn Short Film Festival is all the films are really, really, really short. And the next film that I'm doing is a horror called Scissormouth, and actually made a proof of concept, like a little short version that gets across the vibe and the everything about the movie. And so that got entered into the Damn Short Film Festival, and that's playing tonight. It's like 60 seconds. It's really, really short. So I gotta go out into the cold and brave the cold to go see a 60-second short that I made at a film festival this evening. But it'll be cool. There'll be other directors there that I know and directors that I don't know. Oh, spoiler alert, something you need to know about me. I'm virtually a recluse. I'm a hermit. I don't really like going out. I don't even have a car. I haven't had a car in a few years. A lot of people think that's really strange living in Las Vegas, but I'm a real homebody. Obviously, I've got my lab here, and I've got my studio in the living room, and I got this little cute ragamuffin, so I go out. But tonight I gotta brave the cold, go out and go to a film festival and show my face and be social. So that's what's happening tonight. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, I gotta make a list. So things I have to do today. Okay. Number 1, replace the shots in the trailer for Shaken and Stirred with the new color shots. So I'm just gonna write trailer. Okay, another thing I have to do is this Sunday we're doing a big push to announce the movie, and one of the things that I gotta make is like all these kind of like marketing assets for the movie, And let me show you. We have headers for Facebook, right? Now these headers are cool. I just pulled them up on my computer. These headers are so we can each week, you know, put a new header on Facebook, and here's like one of the headers you can see. But the problem is, all of these headers that we have, I got starring spelt wrong. So there's like a bunch of these, right? There's like for all the different famous bartenders that we have in our film, and they're all spelt wrong. So I gotta fix them. So it's crazy, okay? I've been making feature films full-time since 2021, and it's not very glamorous. Every once in a while I'll put something on Facebook or whatever that says, you know, tell me what you think my life is like with a you know, picture or something. And people post all these pictures of red carpet, and they think I'm on the red carpet all the time, or doing interviews all the time, or doing really fun stuff. The reality of filmmaking is there's not a lot of filmmaking that goes into filmmaking. It's like, I was telling my sister this morning, it's like 99% business and 1% filmmaking. That's what it feels like. And so most of the time, quite honestly, I have a cup of coffee in one hand, a mouse in the other, and that's the reality of being an independent writer-director, I guess. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you guys is just before I started recording this, my sister and I were talking about YouTube and about, you know, my plan to do this, and she was asking me, well, why are you going to do this? And once upon a time, I was a bartender, and I loved bartending because it was kind of like therapy. I could be behind the bar and I could talk to people about my wins, my losses, my hopes, my dreams, my goals, all of that. And there was something really therapeutic about that for me. And I thought this would be really good. This, like, doing a YouTube channel is kind of like that, because it's not only like therapy for me, because I can talk to you guys and I can tell you everything, I guess. Like I said, it's going to be raw. So yeah, this is kind of therapy, but also in years to come, I want to be able to look back on this journey, because my next film is going to take maybe three years to make, and it's a multi-million-dollar film, and as of now, we're scheduled to shoot it in Poland at the end of next year, so it's a big deal. But I want to document that journey, and it isn't going to be rainbows every day, I'll tell you that. It really is. It's a struggle, for sure. But I want to document that so that I can look back on it. And also, I figured, you know, it might help other people. When I started in this industry some 15 years ago, there was very, very little information and so much gatekeeping, and I hate that. So I just want to share information. If something that I do is helpful to you guys, or if I demystify the realities of being an independent filmmaker. And just so you know, like I say I've been doing this 15 years. I've been playing with pixels my whole life, right? I started editing with 2 VCRs, like Betamax VCRs in like 1981 or something, and got my first Apple computer around the same time, and then I started building websites in 88. When I was a teenager, I was playing with recording studio stuff, you know, like it was the start of the desktop revolution and non-linear editing for sequencing for music, and that kind of translated into editing to video many years later. So I've been playing with pixels my whole life, and about 15 years ago I started working professionally full-time after film school as a director, and I've directed like maybe over 200 commercials and promos, national TV commercials, web promos, everything in between, and then in 2020 or 2021 I had the opportunity to make my first film, which was Move Me No Mountain, which was a soft-cast indie drama. Soft-cast means no one famous, right? So it's a soft-cast indie drama about homelessness in Las Vegas, which is basically about the hardest sell you can do for a movie. That is a tough sell. Anyways, I'm yapping away. what I really need to do is start working. So let me get into this. Maybe I can do something where you can kind of see the screen as I'm working. Maybe that works. We'll see. Okay, so so what I gotta do is change the spelling of those banners. Where did I put them? Okie dokie. Here we go. Found them. That's the first step. Pre-release headers PSD. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go into Photoshop using Photoshop Beta. Shout out to Adobe, I love you guys. I was actually kind of meant to work with Adobe a little, but didn't, because I kind of screwed up. I was supposed to reply to some emails and get involved with them as a beta tester, and I was really busy at the time, so I didn't really follow up on it. So Adobe, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you guys, but you've been there for me a lot, and I love you. So Adobe is amazing. It makes Photoshop and Premiere, which you use for editing, and After Effects, and my favorite software is Blender. I'm having a love affair with Blender right now, but we'll get into that. We'll get into all of this. Okay, so right now I have a PSD, and there's all these different folders or layers with different people from the movie, and literally all I gotta go through is change starring. I spelled it wrong. I'm really bad at spelling, which is ironic because I'm a writer. I don't think I showed up for school the day we did spelling. That's my excuse. So, I'm bad at spelling. I'm bad at spelling and I'm bad at math. So, go figure. I guess it's like the artistic side of my brain versus... I see myself as an artist first and foremost, and my job is to not only create, but also to be a tastemaker, and to be the final deciding factor in tastemaking on the projects we do. Anyway, I'm yapping away. Let me get on with this. Okay, starring Tom Dyer. First one, done. Next one, starring Rodrigo Del Pesh. So I just gotta go in here and add an extra R to starring, because it didn't say starring before. And, yeah, so this is the first task of the day, and then we'll get onto the trailer, which will be a lot more fun, I promise. Well, maybe this isn't fun for you guys. It's not really even fun for me. It's just part of the job. And this gets back to, I think people think that filmmaking is like, oh my gosh, you're hanging out with famous people, you're in exotic locations, and here we are, rainy day in Vegas. I mean, I guess you could say it's a little glamorous because I'm living in a penthouse on the Strip in Las Vegas, but it really doesn't feel like that because, you know. My mum once said to me, wherever you live, your winters will always feel cold. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. And I think there's a little bit of that in our daily lives, because what might be exciting to someone else, to us, it's the same old crap. So it doesn't seem very exciting. And I am excited about my new movie coming out. By the way, I've been working on my new movie, Shaken and Stirred, for 3 years. So you gotta understand, the movie coming out soon is, it's a great thing. It's a good thing. I'm excited. And we have like a big premiere in Las Vegas at this really cool theater. And I think Patron, Tequila, and Finest Call is sponsoring it, and Bar Products. So shout out to them. So that's all exciting. But changing spelling on a PSD is not particularly thrilling. Especially because I feel like I've done the work and now I'm doing it again. Okay, cool. So that's the main ones done, I think. Okay, so now what I have to do, I have to export these all out as a, like a PNG or something. Let me just make a folder and call it headers. Okie dokie, great. So, this is the first one, and it stars Christian Delpesh, who is like, Tiger Woods of Flair Bartending. Oh, if you don't know what Flair Bartending is, it's when they flip the bottles and stuff. So, my new film is Shaken and Stirred. It's actually the first ever feature-length documentary about the underground world of competitive flair bartending. So, that's the stick. Oh, by the way, I'm a little lightheaded today. I gotta admit, it was weird. I woke up this morning and when I went to the bathroom, I fell over. Because I'm really lightheaded, and part of the reason for that is our upcoming premiere with the red carpet and everything. We're gonna have a Getty photographer there. Getty Images is like one of the largest resources of photographs and images online. And those photos last forever, right? They just stick on the internet. And the last time I was on a red carpet and had Getty photography of me, I was a little tipsy and my photos didn't come out great. I was a little heavier than I am now, and I was a little tipsy, so I was having a whale of a time. But all my photos were like, I look ridiculous. So this red carpet coming up for the premiere and the Getty photography, I'm not only going to be tipsy, but I'm also going to be skinny. So I haven't been eating very much lately. In fact, this whole year I've been trying to scale down to like a meal a day, and I've lost maybe 20 pounds this year. But I woke up super lightheaded this morning, so I ate yesterday's one yogurt, and I was so lightheaded that I was kind of falling over. That sounds terrible and crazy and unhealthy, but spoiler alert, I'm not the healthiest person in the world. I'm not even a good person, right? I'm trying to look, everyone is doing life for the first time, right? I'm no different. So I make mistakes, I do crazy things. I don't think my mental health is 100%. Maybe because I'm an artist, maybe because of nerves or excitement of a new movie coming out, maybe because of the nerves and excitement of the next movie I'm doing. I don't know, man, but I'm not 100% there. I can feel it, I know it. I'm super creative and I'm good at what I do, but as a human being, I'm not necessarily a great human being. So anyways, so I'm a little lightheaded is the point. See, this video is already getting crazy raw. Gosh, this is going to be so weird. And, oh yeah, that's what I want to tell you about my sister. So I was telling my sister about my plans to do the YouTube channel, and she was saying that her biggest concern is that by doing this, I'm setting myself up as a target for abuse. For, the internet can be a harsh place, and people can be mean and cruel and stuff. And so that's scary, but here we are. And I was speaking to my business partner, Patrick, about it yesterday, and he was like, don't worry about it. Even Taylor Swift got booed at the Super Bowl. And I was like, yeah, but do you think it bothered her? And he was like, probably, but then she went home to a mansion and probably got over it pretty quick. So I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. This is going to be weird. I mean, like, you guys are watching. You tell me, is this vaguely interesting? Is this therapeutic for myself? Is this informative for you guys? Time will tell. But here we are. This is the journey. This is the reality. And I totally forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. I was trying to save... Okay, so now I've got the spelling done. I've got to save each one separately as a PNG, which, if you don't know, is a portable network graphic. And this one I'm going to call Christian. Save, because it's Christian Delpesh. The next one is one of the stars of the movie, and this is Colby Ashton. He's a bartender in Vegas, and one of the stars of the movie. So I'm going to call this one Colby. And the next one is Dario Doimo from Italy. We love Dario. He's amazing. So let's see. Dario. I like rolling my R's when I say his name. Dario. Okay, this is Ivan Yusov from Russia. He's in the movie. So this is going to be Ivan. All these guys and girls are bartending legends. And the movie's actually available now for pre-order if you want to check it out and see what the hell I'm talking about. This is Lindsay, L-I-N-D-S-A-Y. I've been spelling her name wrong for the longest time because it was put wrong in my phone, and so apologies, Lindsay, if you're watching, but I just learned how to spell your name properly. So Lindsay. Next we have Lorenzo. He's from Texas. Quick export ping. Let's see, Lorenzo. And next is Rob. Export. Oh shit, press the wrong button. Export ping. Rob. Okay. Rodrigo Delpesh, Christian's brother, and I think he's 17 times world champion. It's amazing. Quick export as ping. Rodrigo. Man, I feel really lightheaded. It's crazy. I will start eating a little more. I just, let's see, quick export. This is Tom Dyer from England. He's a lovely, lovely bloke and amazing at what he does. So we'll save that. Cool. So now I have a folder with all of them. Let's check it. Yeah, boop, 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 pity, boop, 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 pity, boop, boop, boop. Done. Okay. The problem is all of these files are the wrong size. So now I've got to open those PNGs, resize them. See, it's just never ending, man. It's just all this kind of stuff all the time. Okay, open with Photoshop. And it's going to go boop, 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 and open a bunch of them. And now I got to figure out what is the size for a Facebook header banner in 2025. I have it written down somewhere. And the crazy thing is, when I Googled this, there was like so much conflicting information. It was driving me crazy. Let's see. Where do I have the info? These are all industry secrets, so don't look at that. Oh Lord, where is it? Here it is. 820 by 312. Got it. Remember that. 820 by 312. Okay, so now I just gotta go, image, what is that? I want image size. Yeah, image size. What did I tell you to remember? Was it 820 by 312? 820, oh, that's the wrong thingy. 820 by 312. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Did I say 820 by 312? See, I'm lightheaded and I can't even remember shit now. Oh, I'm a little ditzy as well. I think because I'm an artist. Yeah, it was 820 by 312. Why does it look weird? Okay. Let's try that again. File. Image size. Image size. Okay. 820 by 312. Okay, fair enough, that's it. And then I can just click out of it because it'll ask me, do I want to save it? And I'm like, yeah, save it. Do my bidding as if it were the word of God. Let's see, image size, Yeah, I'm really lightheaded. Like, usually I'm pretty zippy at this kind of stuff. This is my wheelhouse, but, I don't feel great today. So, like, I'm even finding image size. Why am I finding it hard? Maybe it's because I can't talk and walk at the same time. I don't know, man. 820. Oh, and if you're wondering about my weird accent, okay, I was born in England. I grew up in the Middle East. I then lived in England. I then lived in Paris. And then about 26 years ago, I moved to America. So my accent is all fucked up. It's actually called a transatlantic twang. Okay. Save. Okay, next. Image size. Let me zip through this. Let me zone in and zip through this. 820, 312. 820 312. Done. Okay, it's like 5 more to do. Save. Image size. 820. 312. It's a weird size for a banner. Facebook is weird. Meta's weird. Zuckerberg's weird. Save. Everything's weird, man. Everything. I'm weird. Image size. 820. 312. Okay. Save. Next. Image size. 820. 312. Nearly done on this. I know you're probably thinking, why am I watching this bitch resize images on Facebook? Because this is part of the journey. This is part of the work. 820, 312. Save. Okay, 2 left. Yay. Image size 820, 312. Okay. Why does that one look weird? Image size 820, 312? 820, 312. Okay. Yeah, it looks better. I must have typed in numbers wrong with my fat fingers. 820, 312. Okay, done. Yay. Alright, save. Okay, so now I just gotta do a real quick check on them, make sure they're all right. Let's take a look at them together. Okay, so this is 1, 2. Oh, that one's really big. Why is Colby really big? So that's fucked up. They should all be this size. Oh, Tom's fucked up as well. What the fuck did I do wrong? It's because I'm talking and working. Okay, so I can fix. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay. Alright, what did I say? Colby and Tom. Let's do it. Photoshop, open recent, where are they? Pre-release headers, Colby and Tom. Oh no, let me open it from, was it Tom and Colby? Open. Ah, my gosh, I'm doing everything weird today. I think it's lack of food. It's gotta be lack of food, right? Open with Photoshop Beta. Image size. 820. 312. Done. Okay, close that, save that. Okay, same with Tom's image size. I could have sworn I did this 820. You know what's funny is I can actually watch back on the video and see where I went wrong. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't like seeing myself on camera. I'm purely a behind the camera person. Okay, oh my gosh, my posture. Everything about this video is gonna be so uncomfortable for me, but whatever. Whatever. Save. You ever see that thing, whatever motherfucker? Whatever motherfucker. So, whatever. Okay, I think that's done. Okay, so let me check them now. Again. Okay. Kristen Delpesh, Colby Ashton, Dario Doimo, Ivan Yusuf, Lindsay Palumbo, Lorenzo Garcia, Rob Husted, Rodrigo Delpesh, and Tom Dye. Awesome. Okay, so now, okay, so I got business partners, and they need to have access to this stuff. So I'm gonna put it on a G drive, and then create a special link on a special website that they have access to, so they can get their dirty little hands on it. That is the plan. So let's go into G Drive. I like Google Drive because it's free. I think it's free. Gosh, I spend so much money on subscriptions each month for everything from whether it be Vimeo or Google Drive or what the fuck ever. Access. Let's see. Oh shoot, that wasn't it. Pop, 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 pop. Great. I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know more about the movie and stuff, just go to flairdocumentary.com. I'll put a link below, but it's FLAIR documentary.com. And if you sign up for the mailing list, you'll be one of our 1905 insiders. 1905 is the name of the studio that I'm a partner in, and it was named 1905 after the year Vegas was founded. And we're based in Las Vegas, so 1905 Films. But once you become a 1905 insider, we actually send out a mailing list every Sunday, and there's tons of giveaways and cool stuff like that. But the really cool thing about this Sunday is when we were shooting this movie, we think we caught a UFO UAP on camera. And the weird thing is we shot it raw, so the image wasn't colored, right? It was just a raw image, and we didn't even notice the thing in the sky until like 6 months later when I colored it and, polished up the shot. And then we noticed this weird phenomenon in the sky that zips across the sky and stuff. We've never released footage of this, but this Sunday on our email for the 1905 Insiders, we're actually going to release that footage. So if you want to see a never before seen, totally genuine a shot of a UFO UAP, sign up for our mailing list. And you can get there at 1905films.com or flairdocumentary.com, but the links are down. I feel like a YouTuber now. Like and subscribe. Links in the... Okay. What were we doing? I remember. We were getting these headers so that everyone can get their hands on them. Okie dokie, great. Move to trash. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, that's uploading. Nice. Time to drink some coffee. Okay, so the next task I have is, this is the movie poster for Shaken and Stirred, and as you can see, Christian Delpech is on the front. He's like the Tiger Woods of the sport. But we actually, because we got so many cool people in our movie, we've actually made postcards for each of the different bartenders in the film. And one of my business partners on the film, his name is Dean Senils, and he's a lovely Canadian, and he's a character, like all the people in my life. He's a character, but really good guy, good heart, and I have to make one of those postcard thingies for him. So let me set this up, and then I'll turn my screen around, and so you can kind of follow along on Photoshop. I don't know if you guys want to know Photoshop stuff, but it's look, if you're going to be an independent filmmaker, the best thing you can do is know a little bit about everything, because if you don't, you're going to be paying other people to do this stuff, and the more people you pay to do stuff for you, the less money you can make. And I know it sounds like a bit of an indie shit show if you're doing everything yourself. I'm not doing everything myself. I have a team, and you'll meet one of my business partners when he gets here in a bit. But I am pretty good at playing with pixels, so all this stuff kind of falls under my, domain, I guess. Okay, so let me open up the master version of the artwork. And again, this is going to be a PSD, which if you don't know stands for Photoshop Document. Everyone knows that, right? I don't know what you don't know, but everyone knows that, right? I don't know. Okay, and my computer is being a little slow because it's connected to some slow drives. Okay, let's see. The affiliate program, Photoshop, PSDs. Yeah, let's do this one. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at the screen, and maybe you can kind of be along for the journey. I kind of want to put my camera here, but I don't have anything to put it on, so let me go get an apple box. Oh, my dog is like totally chilling. Look. Hi, Cookie. How you doing, baby? Are you okay? Are you totally chilling? Yeah. Okay, so let me go get an apple box. If you don't know what an apple box is, I was surprised my sister didn't know what an apple box is. An apple box is something they use in the film industry, and they're literally just boxes. And they come in a bunch of different sizes. You got halves, quarter, pancakes. Ow, just dropped one on my foot. And the purpose of an apple box is whatever you want. You can sit on them, you can stack stuff on them, you can just, they're just boxes. No apples. Okay, so maybe if I just throw this apple box on my desk, I can put my camera on it and then you can see what I'm doing on the screen. Let's do that. Yay, that's fun. Okay, cool. Alright, let me move this over a little, and then we'll get into some Photoshop. Oh, scrunchy. Okay, something like that, maybe up a bit. There you go, so you can kind of see my screen. Okay, cool. A little bit of glare, let me turn the light down maybe. Is that better? Nope, maybe, I don't know. It's better for me. Okay, cool. So what I got Christian here, but what I want to do is replace him with Dean. So Dean sent me a couple pictures on email yesterday, which look kind of cool. You don't need to see all my emails. Okay. So that's fine. It's cool. They're mostly trash. Okay. But we can look here. We got some pictures of Dean. Let me see what this link is. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun picture of Dean. He looks Canadian, doesn't he? Okay, so, let's see. What is this? Dropbox is that? I don't know what this is. Accept all. I don't know what I'm accepting. Let me download this. Sure, download. Oh my gosh. Okay, why is this being like this? It's like, if I want a picture, why do I have to log in? Can't I just like grab it and drag it to the desktop? Oh, that worked. I could have sworn he sent me a couple other pictures. I like this one, but we're missing some of his hands, so we're gonna have to do a generative fill. Use some AI. I think we're gonna use this one because it's kind of like action. So I'm just gonna drag that to my desktop, and yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so I'm gonna open up that picture in Photoshop. Okie dokie. So this is what we're dealing with. Okay, so let's take Christian out of this picture real quick. So he's probably like, there's probably like multiple layers of bits of him. So let's just I want to get rid of this bottle here. Where is it? Bottle shadow. Glass light, no. Text layers, no. Bottle, no. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we can kind of, I'm just gonna throw this in real quick just to get a quick kind of rough, loosey-goosey vibe on what it would look like with them in here. Okay, so we can do something like, something like this, and that'll be kind of cool. I think this will be something, it'll be something like that. Anyways, okay, so that looks good. So let's separate them from the background. Now, let's see what Adobe's AI is like just right off the bat. Because they have this feature on here where you can just remove the background. Let me see if that works. I'll just click remove background, and it did an okay job, I guess. Actually, not bad. Let me zoom in a bit and see. Yeah, not bad. It kind of clips his nose a bit. I don't like using that. I always try that first of all, just in case you get lucky. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna do this the down and dirty, old-fashioned, best way to do it, and that is just mask it out, okay? I'm gonna use, what is it called? A polygonal lasso tool. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna use. Is it polygonal lasso? No, yeah, polygonal lasso tool. And I'm just gonna click on it and literally cut them out. Now the cool thing about cutting out clothes is your brain doesn't really know what clothes are supposed to look like, so you can be really inaccurate when you're kind of going around clothes. Unfortunately, as soon as you get skin, you gotta be more accurate. But I think rather than cutting him out, I think what I gotta do first is just make his fix his hand, because that's weird. Luckily, we have generative fill, which is AI. And that allows you to just like open up something and just go generate, and hopefully it will just fix his hand there. We'll see. So yeah. Oh, that's not bad, but it looks a little weird. Some weirdness going on with his finger. I think that looks a little better. His finger looks a little bent. Maybe if I straighten it out a bit. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I think I like this part of his hand, but I don't like this part of his finger, so I think I'm just gonna cut that piece of his finger off, because I don't like the way it's sticking up like that. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna cut him out. Let's first of all, I'll just merge those two layers, the new generative fill. And so what I have is I have the original picture here, and then I have the generative fill picture here, and it's the generative fill picture that I'm going to cut out. So like I said, using the lasso, I'm just going to cut out his clothes, and you can be really unforgiving with clothes, like I said, but as soon as you get skin, you gotta kind of be a bit more accurate, right? Oh my gosh, I should have enlarged this before I started doing it. I don't know why I'm doing this so little. This is making my eyes hurt. Okay. You know what? I can kind of just cut out a chunk and then make it bigger and carry on. I think I'll do that, because that was ridiculous. Ideally, you want to really see what you're doing. Helps when making films and promotional material and all the rest of it. Okie dokie. So here we go, choppy, choppy, choppy. Okay, we got the knuckles, and dip a little. And yeah, this is time consuming, but shit, making films is time consuming. I mean, like, there's a reason it takes a few years to make each movie. And it might seem like I'm doing everything on my own, but even though on Shaken and Stirred I was the writer, director, DP, editor, there's still like way over 100 people that worked on the movie. So crazy. Can you hear me concentrating? Okay. I don't think I'm doing a great job on this, but I think I'll add a little motion blur to his arm to sell it, and that'll kind of, help smudge the inaccuracies, or hide them, obfuscate them. There's a word. Okie dokie. Are you thrilled and entertained and excited yet by the realities of making movies? See, this is what I mean. This isn't even making this. There's so little filmmaking in filmmaking. It blows my mind. And if you're ever thinking about going from like shorts to features, or if you're thinking about making short films, then guys, stick around, because this channel will cover it all, from the mundane photoshopping, marketing kind of stuff, to everything, raising money, distribution, production, all of it, the business side of it. Okay, I gotta be really careful as I chop out his nose because the eye is very good at that kind of knowing when you screw that shit up. This is going kind of well. I think I'm just gonna cut out that whole piece first and then keep going. Boop. What do you think? Okay. And look, his weird thumb that I chopped off the finger looks actually not too bad. But I gotta get this done. So not too much more to cut out, so that's good. I think we're like kind of halfway there. Hair's always fun, especially when it's like spiky hair, because you can kind of trace it, and then when you look at it, it's like, hold on, that doesn't look right. So it's always best to trace first, and then some kind of artistic choices have to be, some subjective artistic choices have to be made. Okay. If you're a Photoshop expert and you know a better way of doing this, let me know in the comments, because this is the way I've been doing it for years, and I have tried some other methods. I mean, I've tried using like channels and you know, but this, at the end of the day, I think this is just the kind of this is a solution that works for every situation. And it's a little bit time consuming and a little bit fiddly, but the results are always excellent. Okie dokie. Oh, we're nearly there. It's easy. Home run, because we're on the clothing, and clothing's really easy to cut out because people don't really know what the edge of clothing should look like, because it's kind of random, you know, all the creases and the crinkles and the crumples. Crumples? Is that a word? Okie dokie. Nearly done. Yay! I don't like cutting stuff out. It's essentially, this is called rotoscoping. This is what rotoscoping is, essentially. And I've always said rotoscoping is the devil's work, and it is. This is why at the end of movies, when you see like credits on a Marvel movie, and there'll be like 200 rotoscopers, and they'll all have Indian names, because this is rotoscoping's a pain. Okie dokie. That looks pretty good. And I'm not going to keep the bottle, but for right now I am, because I just want to use it as a reference. So I'm just going to do like a garbage mat. A garbage mat is, or a garbage mask, I'm not sure, mat or mask, is when you just do like a real rough, loosey-goosey mask. So, why can't I, select inverse, so I selected it, now I selected the inverse, now I can go around with an eraser and just erase all that stuff up from the top, real easy. Okie dokie. Cool, so now I got my basic Dean. Alright. Deselect. Okay, so now I'm going to take that image and I'm going to bring it over to the postcard stuff here. And let's throw him in and see what we're starting with. Wow, he's so little there. Maybe I should have upscaled the picture first. Should I do that? Yeah, let's use AI to upscale the image first, okay? So let me go back to the other this thing, and do I want to upscale? I should have upscaled it to begin with before I cut it out. Let me see if I can get away with not upscaling it, because I should have done that first. So my bad. Let me just see what happens if I just. I don't think the quality isn't too bad. And he's kind of leaning back here, so let me kind of emphasize that with a little drama by giving it a little rotation. And I think I want to have him kind of here-ish. Make him a little bit bigger, and throw him in like that, something like that. Okay, that's looking good. Whew, so now, I definitely want to bring him in front of this, but there's a piece of the logo here that's cut out, so let me figure out what's going on there. Here's one I had. Oh yeah, excellent. Okay, so there's that. So now what I can do is I can actually select him, or rather duplicate that stirred layer, and then I'm going to select him, and then on that copy of that stirred layer I'm just going to delete. Oh, it says I got to rasterize the layer first, no problem. Where's my rasterization? Rasterization is when you take a layer from being like a vector art to not vector art. Where's my rasterize? I can't even find it. Oh, here we go. Rasterize layer style. Excellent. Okay, so now I should just be able to delete that, and it looks like his head is in front of it. His head isn't in front of it. It's actually just a piece of the logo missing. Okay, but that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, now I think I want to play around with the Sky vodka bottle, or the the blue vodka. Oh, sorry, I didn't even know you can see that. Can you guys see that? It's a little bit glary. Let me see if I move that up and down if it's better. Alright, it's glary. What you gonna do? But I want to take that bottle and move it to a better place. So first of all, I gotta figure out which layer it is. There's so many layers in this postcard. It's crazy. And it should be labeled, but I'm so lightheaded today that I literally can't even read right now. Where is it? Bottle, 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 bottle. Good lord. Glass, no. Rectangle, no. Where is my... Oh, there it is. I think it's that. That's part of that. It's part of that. Okay, so it's multiple bits of this bottle, unfortunately. Okay, but it's all in this folder. Okay, so now I can move this. I think, looking at where his eye is, I think I want to move the bottle so it's kind of, so he's like looking at it kind of thing, and maybe put it like up here. That works. Okay. Oh my gosh, so much to do to this. Where do I start? Okay, I don't think I need the guide of that other bottle that I brought from the original image, so let me just delete that. Okie dokie. Now, let me... Oh, there's a tin. I got a tin. Excellent. I think maybe make the tin a little bigger and make it look like... maybe put it over here like he's got multiple objects flying in the air and he's about to catch the tin. Let's see, how would that look in his hand? It would be like that. So like maybe I can bring that up to like here and that'd be cute. Yeah, not bad. Let me just play around with the composition a little. Let me move him to see if there's a better... No, I think it was cool where it was. What's that? Shaken and stirred. Maybe bring him down a bit so we're not getting so much of his back. Bring him over. Of course I gotta redo the lettering now. Not a big deal. Okay, so I'm getting my original stirred lettering, duplicate the layer. Okay, rasterize the layer. Okay, then I can select him. Then I can delete that. Boom. That looks good. That looks cool. Okay, I've got a basic thing to work with here. So I'm going to save it. Save as. And we're going to call this one Dean. Save. Dean's going to be very happy that I've done this. I hope he's happy. Big question is, am I happy? Well, I'm happy you guys are here. If anyone's watching this, I'm happy you guys are here. I literally feel like I'm not alone right now. Which is weird. Okay, that looks pretty good, and even his spiky hair looks kind of cool. So, Okay, things I gotta do now. I gotta fix his nubby finger because that looks a little weird. Let's super enlarge that and just fix that because it literally looks like he's been Yakuza'd and had the end of his finger chopped off or something. Did you know that Yakuza chop the ends of people's fingers off? It's like a status thing. Weird, right? I don't know if this is gonna sell it, but we'll try. So let me just round that off a little. That looks a little better. It looks a little bit more knuckly. Okay, next up, there's something weird in the title of Shaken. There's like some weird thing going on. I'm not quite sure why. What is that? Okay, so what I should probably do at this point is just delete the layers that I'm not using, so I can make sure that everything that I am using is on point. Okay, a lot of unused layers here. Okay, looking good. Okay, now if I delete these layers starting from the top, I should be able to get to the bottom of what that weird thing is on the logo. Okay, so I'm going to re-add them one at a time. Shaken looks good. Blue bottle. I'll leave the blue bottle out just for now because that's where the weird thing on the logo is. Not seeing it yet. Oops. So you can see all the layers as they click in, right? It's kind of cool. Ahaha, we have a culprit. Here it is. I don't know if you can see that, but there's something weird going on there. So, how has that happened? I think what I'm going to do is duplicate the logo, the top layer, the top bit that says Shaken. And I'm going to move that to where that layer was that I just took out. Yeah, that's perfect. Now it's got that nice orange look to it. Now I can add the blue bottle back in. That's looking good. Okay, I think I want to put a bit of motion blur on his hand so it doesn't look crazy. So what I think I will do is I'll duplicate this layer, okay, of Dean, and then I will literally motion blur his hand a little. So we'll go motion blur. Now this is going to apply motion blur to the whole layer, as you can see. Okay, that's good. And I don't want it on the whole layer, so all I'm going to do, because it's a duplicate layer, is I'm just going to kind of delete all this, erase it. And so that I'm just going to have the motion blur on his arm over here, but the rest of it I'm going to delete. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, not bad. Things are looking good. There's a few things I'm not over the moon with. I think maybe some of his skin could do a little work. Let's take a look at his face. Not bad. Let's see what I can do here. Usually I do most of my coloring for film, obviously, in Resolve, DaVinci Resolve. So I'm not a Photoshop toucher-upper, but what I will do is I'll sharpen up his eye a little, just to help it pop a little more. There we go. Maybe that was too much because it brings up stuff around that. There you go. And maybe I'll just blur some of the skin tone a little, just so that it's a bit more even. Actually, you know what? There's some funny little lines on his face, so I'm just going to fix them. There's like, let me blow this up so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, you see there's this kind of, I don't know if you can see that line coming down from his eye there? Okay, I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to use the clone tool here. The clone tool just allows you to pick a piece of skin here, and then just apply it to the bit of skin next to it. So I'm just going to do that to kind of take out some of these things. And maybe I should do that with a few of these blemishes as well. Like there's a few blemishes around here. Maybe I can increase the size of my brush and just kind of take out a little bit of this. A little bit of, I don't know what to call it, like signs of a life well lived. And so let's do that. And also these creases on his forehead are like super heavy. So while I'm going to go over them, I'm not going to completely go over them. I'm going to take the opacity of my clone tool down a little bit so that even though I'm going to kind of go over it, it will still leave that line there a little bit, because we don't want to like Botox him, right? We still want to have, you see that? That looks good. Maybe same on this one. So he's not, it's like a little digital Botox, but not crazy. Okay, so that's looking better. A little bit of redness on his nose here. I think we can kind of maybe tone that down a bit. Maybe if we just pick some of that color and just add that here a little and just take down this red tone a bit. Again, signs of a life well lived in. Congratulations. Okay. Wow. This video's already an hour long. There's just so much to bring you up to speed with, guys. Okay. So that's not looking too bad. That looks pretty good. I'm okay with that. One thing I'm not okay with is there's some really weird, dark, weird shit going on with this hand here. So maybe if I select all this and I don't know how much I can get away with here, but I'm gonna try and maybe smudge some of that. I don't know, that's not working. Why does that look so bad? Is that... Oh, you know what? That black is actually shadow from the lettering above. So I think we gotta rethink that real quick, how we did that. Let's take a quick look. That's... where is it? Stood. That's that. So I guess maybe if we just duplicate that base layer and if we move it up, there we go, that works better. But I actually want to keep it underneath the other layers, so what I'm going to have to do here... Oh, can you even see my layers? Yeah, you can see the whole screen, right? You can see everything, you can see all this, yeah, cool. Okay, so that looks pretty good, but I think, you know what, I'm going to kind of merge the two. Let me just get an eraser and work on erasing some of these bits. So we see the smoke in front of him. Looks pretty good. I think I want to see some of those light streaks from here that are kind of going across him. Or maybe that's a bit too much. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. That looks pretty good. What do we think, guys? I think his little nubbin finger is still bothering me, so I gotta chop that a little. Let me see, what's the layer underneath? That's that. Yeah, I think I just want to erase this top layer so I can see more of that. So this was without the motion blur, and that's with the motion blur, so you can see it does a pretty good job. I think, no, I think the nubbin's fine with that motion blur. His arm's a little red though. I wonder what can I do to... Maybe if I bring down the saturation on this arm a little, we can get rid of some of that red, so maybe like... Ooh, like, okay, hold on, let me see, where was it? It was here, maybe if I bring it down to... Ah, I can't grab it. Why can't I grab it? Let's try that again. Saturation. Let's bring that down. Maybe about there. Bring lightness up a bit. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, so that was before, that's, what have I done? Redo, and that's after. That looks a little more natural. His nubbin finger is still bothering me. Let me chop up some of his knuckles. Let me see if I can round this off a little. I think that's better. It's a small thing, but like I said, our eye is really good at spotting weird skin stuff. That looks much better. There you go. Okay, I think the bottle needs a little bit of motion blur as well, because it looks good, but I think it needs a little motion blur. Let me see. Let me merge those. Merge layers. Okay, and let me give the bottle a little motion blur. Blur, blur more, motion blur, boop. Oh, too much. Too much. There we go, that's, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do something called a light wrap. Now, a light wrap is when you composite two images together and you kind of take an outline from the background and put it over the foreground. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it just kind of sells the illusion of something being in the place. So essentially, if I make an outline around my subject, around Dean, and I go down to the background layer and I make a copy of that background layer. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I can make a copy of that background layer. Now if I put that background layer over Dean, okay, now what I can do is I can select that and, hold on, if I modify it and contract it, the selection a little, boop, okay, and then delete that, then essentially what I have is like a blue outline of Dean, and I can kind of show you if I take out Dean and take out the background, there should be like this thin little blue line, right? So what I can do with that now is I can tell the computer, I can tell it to make that a, what is it called? It's something like, oh shoot, I've forgotten how to do this now. What I want to do is a layer mask. Is that layer mask? No. You fill layer, I've forgotten how to do this. It was only a couple weeks ago that I learned how to do it. Content aware fill, content aware scale, puppet, transform. Oh, I'm not even on the right layer, so it would help if I'm on the right layer. Okay, cool. Is it a... Oh, create clipping mask. Create clipping mask. So if I do that, now basically, I have, it's really, really subtle, right? But there's like, oh, maybe if I move this up to the thingy. This is with it, and this is without it. You can see there's like a little bit of a blue edge light wrap around him, and that just helps sells it. So I think that's looking pretty good. I mean, that's kind of Dean done. Dean done. Dean, you're done. Done, Dean. Okay, cool. So now what I've got to do is a couple things. One, I've got to make it into a postcard. So let's do that. File, because we have like an affiliate program, and I got to make the digital assets and all that kind of stuff. So let me open up the postcard thing. 4x6 postcards. Okay, so these are our postcards. And you can see there all the different people and stuff. So now I got to make a new one for Dean. So what I can do is all the information I think is the same as Rob's. Excellent. So I'm just going to duplicate this folder, duplicate group. Okay. Excellent. And in this group, there's the picture of Rob. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my, to this. I should save it. It's already saved. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten the image, which means get rid of all the layers. So now I can copy that whole image and I can bring it into my postcard now. I'm going to bring up my guides. Okay, and as you can see, this original artwork is absolutely huge. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the edges and I'm going to align it with my guides on that top corner. And then this bottom corner, hold on, if I get my navigator, I can kind of use this little gadget to make things bigger or smaller. And you can see how big the image is there. So I'm just going to bring this into, I think it's that bottom corner there, my guide here. And as long as I bring it into there, that's perfect. Cool. So now I can take the guides away, and there's Dean's postcard. Awesome sauce. Let me, oh, if I had my phone, I could take a photo and send it to him, but I don't know where my phone is. Anyways, he'll see it real soon. Let me just finish this up, and then I can send it over to him. So, this one, we're going to call Dean. Awesome. Now I'm going to export this as a PNG. Export, quick export as a PNG. And I'm just going to save this to my desktop. My desktop is a mess. Okay, and I'm going to call this SAS because it's shaken and stirred. By the way, all the movies that we work on, we always give them abbreviations. So like our first movie was Move Me No Mountain. So if you ever see a folder on my computer, or if you ever hear me talking about MMNM, that means Move Me No Mountain. So in this case, it's SAS, shaken and stirred. Oh, someone just came through the door. This is my business partner, Patrick Wirtz. And the first thing he always does is spends about 5-10 minutes with my dog. Hi, Patrick. Say hi to YouTube. And so he always spends about 5-10 minutes saying hi to Cookie first. So we'll leave them to their little thing because they have a thing, and we'll get back to this. So as I was saying, this is SAS, S-A-S, and it's called Dean. Awesome. Okay, save. I just did Dean's postcard.
That's great.
Yeah.
See you soon.
He'll see us soon. Yeah. He's literally, this happens every day he comes over. Like, he's literally 5 minutes on the couch with Cookie before we ever get anything done. Because, you know, this might be my home, but it's Cookie's world. So that's what's going on there. Okay, back to this. Okay, so we saved that. I'm really, really excited that we saved that. This is a great first step. But what we have to do now is we actually have to make one of those banners like we saw earlier as well. So I gotta find those. They'll be in the admin. Ugh, my computer is slow when it's trying to access these hard drives. Because they're, so my hard drives are like all over here, and they're like, what are they called? eSATA? Like, you know, the old kind of rusty physical drives. That's what I'm working from right now. So let me have a look. Where would this be? It would be under Facebook Art, pre-release headers, PSD. So these are them. So now I gotta just basically copy one, duplicate group, and we'll call this one Dean. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll take out Christian, and now literally I've got to bring in from the from this artwork, I got to bring this into that, I think, or is it from this? I can't remember. No, it's from the original artwork. So first I'm going to undo so that I get all my layers back because I flattened it. Okay, and I'm literally going to grab this and drag it over into Oh, that's done. Hold on. Click off that, save that. That's the save. Okay, that's great. But I gotta, oh, I don't need this anymore, so I can just don't save that. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna drag from this one into the other one, and I'm gonna drag the whole folder, and it's gonna seem huge, okay? So what I gotta do is transform it, and, but it's literally huge. Like it's like that big. So I'm just gonna bring it down, and then bring it in here, and then get rid of all the layers that obviously we don't need. So it's gonna be something like this. So that's good enough for now. And then I'll have to go in and delete all the layers that we don't need. So let's go and do that. Delete, delete, shaken, delete, black edges, delete. So many things. Text layers, delete. Rack of glasses, delete. Rack of glasses, delete. I gotta delete all this crap at the bottom. Now it's starting to get somewhere, but these smoke layers need to be wider. Okay, that's good. So do these smoke layers... Oh no, they're about the right size. Okay, let me get this a little bit bigger and see what the hell we're dealing with. We've still got the shaken and stirred stuff, so I gotta take the logo out. And I gotta take the logo out there. That's looking much better. Okay, let me put in some guides here. So now I know for a fact that these guides mean I gotta put him in this kind of spot here. But you can't really see the bottles and stuff, so I think maybe it's a little too big still. So maybe if we go down to this kind of a size. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. How's it going? Okay, let me see. Now this looks like a mess, so we gotta do a lot of cleanup on aisle 5. Okay, I think it's because the size of things is different from the one graphic to the other graphic, so I just gotta kind of go through here. These light streaks, I know for sure that's not the right size. So if I make them bigger, and then you'll see him cross onto his face, and I just want to pick something that looks kind of artistically cool, like that. I like that. But I think the bottle is kind of lost in this format and this size, so I think I'm gonna move the bottle down. Where is the bottle? Why do I keep losing the bottle? Okay, here's the bottle. Bottle. Excellent. Okay, so I can move this maybe to here. Maybe if I rotate it, we'll see it's more like a bottle. And if I just put that bottle and maybe get rid of the tin, then I think we're cooking with gas. Boom, that's looking good. Cool. Maybe move that to there. Okie dokie, that looks good. So the last thing I have to do now is fix his name, which is also hidden right now. I'm just gonna put this up here. Let's see, brightness and contrast. Oh no, I'm cool with this. Okay, so I think what I have to do now is just fix his name. So it says, why is it still spelled wrong? I thought I fixed that. Starring Dean Seneals. D-E-A-N, Sir Neils. Okay, I'm liking this. So I think we're gonna save this, save. And then I think we're gonna, let's export this as a, is there something weird there? What's that weird? No, it's just the smoke being random. Okay, so let's export this. We're gonna export as a ping, like same thing like we did before. Headers. We're gonna call this Dean. Save. Okay, so now we have to reopen this ping and resize it. Open with beta. Boopity boopity boop. Here it is. So, guys, you remember what the size was? I think it was A2312. Is that right? I don't know why I'm asking you guys. You can't tell me right now. Let's do this. Image size. 820, 312. Let's see. 820 by 312. 312. Done. Boom. Done. File export. File. Oh, let's just cancel out of that and save. Okay, great. So that's Dean's little banner done, and as I did before, I've got to upload it to the magic secret place. Where is it here? Dean. Done. So that's cool. Patrick, would you like to see the postcard?
I'd love to.
Cool, let me pull it up for you. What is that shit? Postcards. Da 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 da. Dean, 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 Dean. Open with Photoshop. Where's my Photoshop now? Okay, cool. Oh, that's not right. Hold on. Open the wrong thing. File open. Open. Was it open recent?
That's the picture he gave you the other day, just
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. He gave me like 4 or 5, and I picked this one. I had to generative fill his hand. Pre-release headers, 4x6 standard postcards. Boom. What you think?
No, yeah, I like the flipping. He looks a little big there. But yeah, no, the flipping is great. Flipping looks great.
You think it looks big? I think it looks good.
Well, see, proportionally, that's huge compared to that. But still, looks good.
Yeah,
It's nice
yeah.
composition, yeah.
Yeah. Notes. We have a saying around here, notes are love. So anyways, I gotta get this to Dean, so let me jump onto the group chat on Facebook, Messenger, Thang. Let's see, Messenger, group chat. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me close some of these windows. So what's on your agenda for today?
What?
What's on your agenda for today?
First, look, there's actually a bill to pay.
Okay.
Or I should say for you to pay.
For me to pay.
It wasn't free.
Okay. Nothing is free.
So here, put in this one.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the movie again and make sure we get the clips we need for the VIP looks for our weekly emails, and then I need to make sure the end credits, citations are all correct.
Okay, fun stuff. See, it's like this whole little movie making and movie making. It's crazy. Okay, so let me hit up Dean on Messenger and send him this. I think he'll like it. I hope he likes it. He better like it. Okay, why is that doing that? That's so weird. Oh, because I'm in the wrong Facebook thingy. Okay. Okay, let's just send Dean the, okay, hey guys, the spelling on the headers, ADers, has been fixed. I spelled spelling wrong. I told you I'm terrible at spelling. I literally didn't go to school that day. it has been fixed. And Dean, your new header is in there. Boom. Also, here's your digital postcard. Okay, so I'm going to drag and drop and throw that in there. Cool. Okay guys, before I do the trailer, I think I'm gonna take a little quick break. Maybe eat something because I'm starving, and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, it'll be like a second, but for me it'll be a little bit. Cool. Alright, bye. Hey guys, so we're gonna work on the trailer a little, and there are 2 issues with the trailer for the movie. So first of all, let's take a look at the trailer, okay? Let me just pull it up. It's pretty quick, but let's take a quick look at it.
I spent a month in New York, and a month in Jamaica, trading Tom Cruise and riding around in a movie cocktail.
I want to do what that guy's doing. It made it Flair Main Street.
Lights are set, judges are ready.
I stood there probably 20 minutes and just watched. I had goosebumps.
It's so difficult, so extreme.
Somebody should do a documentary.
Showmanship has been a big part of bartending since day one.
And then Vegas just blew up because, entertainment capital of the world.
I want to win $50,000, $100,000 purses in different competitions around the world. I don't think people have ever really seen what we do to prepare for these things. This is what it's all about.
So what went wrong? Egos took over and things were said that shouldn't have been said. It was going bigger and bigger and bigger.
There are growing fears of prolonged instability on Wall Street.
The money went out the window. You can sell a cocktail. You can't sell flair.
Now, it's lagging a little because we're on full screen on a 5K monitor and it's a 4K video, so it's a little laggy on full screen, but...
Behind the bar. We had to deal with prissy-ass bartenders. We all want to be the best. Well, my rule is more difficult because I make it look easy.
Nights like tonight make me want to just stop competing because I don't think I'm cut out for it.
And I was standing there with my tooth broke right in half.
Why do I do this? Why do I suffer through this?
I don't really know why it's male-dominated.
There's absolutely no toxicity.
You want to play with glass, you're going to cut yourself.
Literally was out here and you touch water.
So there are 2 problems with the trailer. Number 1, we originally had some historic B-roll of a news program in the movie, and we used it in the trailer as well. And our lawyer said to us, you can't use that. It doesn't fall under fair use, which is the law that lets you use clips from other things for documentaries. So we reshot it. We thought, okay, rather than this 1990s news piece, we'll just get one of our buddies into the studio, film them on a green screen, make it look like they're in a studio, and we'll just basically copy the shot. So that's what we did, and we put it into the trailer and everything. But then our lawyer said to us, hey, I was thinking about that shot, and if you just rearrange the order of the shots so that the context of what that is comes first, then you can use it. So we were like, oh my gosh, we've already just filmed all this. And so I got to change that. But then the other problem is I just recolored the movie because, like I said earlier, I've colored it 3 times now. And it looks really great, but now the trailer doesn't look as great. So what we got here on the timeline is we've literally got the trailer here, which is quite a lot of shots. I mean, roughly it's about 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 80 shots. 80 shots that I have to, I've got a copy of the entire movie here, and what I got to do is I got to go through it and find those shots and literally replace them. And this doesn't sound very exciting, but hey, filmmaking. So that's what I got to do right now, is I've literally got to find these shots and replace them. In fact, this sounds like a nightmare, but I got to do it. Okay, so the first shot is...
I spent a month in New York, and a month in Jamaica, trading.
Spent a month in New York, a month in Thingy with John Bandy. So I gotta find John Bandy. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take me like all day. I don't know if you guys want to watch this seriously, because this is grunt work.
It was on a videotape. It's in Grease Point, you or deep constantly.
And maybe I'm showing you guys too much of the movie as well. Like, I didn't even think about that.
Probably are.
That was the producer talking. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Okay, so I'm just gonna. This is just really boring to watch over my shoulder. Just me replacing shots and finding shots, and like Patrick said, I'm probably showing too much in the movie. So I'm gonna shut the camera off for a little bit, and then catch up with you in a bit. So some other things that are going on today. We have a meeting with our two business partners, our producers. In where is Dean located? Louisville, and Rob, our other partner, is located in Florida. So, we got a meeting with them. I've got a meeting coming up with a potential client, and then I got to do this grunt work, and then we've got this festival tonight, so that might involve some kind of red carpet and outfit change. I don't know, man. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so let's catch up in a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna do some grunt work. Cool. See ya. Hey guys, so I'm kind of irritated right now. So just so you know, like how I make my bread and butter as living, right? Is I direct commercials, but I also do freelance work, right? Any kind of freelance work in production. So I've done a lot of editing in the past. Coloring, VFX, CGI, animations, all of that stuff I do as a and I even teach and consult. So someone hit me up yesterday or a couple days ago on Facebook saying, hey, they're looking for someone to teach their wife how to do color in Resolve. And they want someone to come over to their house and teach them in person. And I was like, great, I'm your girl. So I hit them up, and they were like, yeah, you're amazing, you're great, we want to do this. Speak to my wife tomorrow. That was yesterday. So I sent her a text today saying, hey, hi, you want to jump on a quick Zoom, and we can discuss your goals and your needs, and so I can, give you the best service possible. And she wrote back saying, hey, we actually managed to figure it all out, so thank you very much. I was like, what, you figured out color in a couple days? Freelance, the life of freelance. Struggle is real. So anyways, I'm still doing the color on this trailer, replacing the shots and stuff. But I'm just irked right now because it's like, I thought that was in the bag and I would be helping a new client. But apparently they figured it all out. So, my 15 years of experience, 4 Emmys and all that stuff, obviously they figured it all out. Anyways, let's get back to work. Oh, and we're a little excited because Pat was just telling me that this evening at the Damn Short Film Festival, a friend of ours is going to be there called John Aliano, and he was in charge of the film program at the film school that we both went to. So he's an old friend, and he used to be an instructor, teacher, professor, and he's a very knowledgeable and talented man, and we're just happy that he's going to be there. That's going to be good. We haven't seen him in a long time, so that'll be cool. And there'll be some other directors there locally and stuff. Some I know, some I don't know. And, it's weird. I don't really go out too much.
Should we invite him to the premiere?
Yeah, absolutely.
Aliano?
I'm surprised you haven't already.
Okay, I'll invite him right now.
Okay, cool. But I say, I don't go out much, right? And I think I suffer a little bit from face blindness. I know that sounds crazy. I warned you, I'm not a mentally stable person, but I do think I suffer a little bit from face blindness. And sometimes people will come up to me who I probably know or should know, and they'll say hi and stuff. And I'll have this weird, uncomfortable feeling, like it's a combination of embarrassment and confusion, because I'm like, I don't recognize this person. And they'll come up to me. Like, it happened last night. We were at a function and a couple of people came up and hugged me, and I felt bad because I was like, I'm not quite sure who they are. They look vaguely familiar, but they should look more familiar. But that's not on them. That's me. I've got face blindness. Me and my family, we discovered this once when I was really, really young. And my dad came to pick me up from a party, kids party or something, right? and I didn't recognize him, and I wouldn't get in the car with him, and it was stressful for him, and it was stressful for me, and it was really weird and really unsettling. And that's when we discovered that I actually suffer from a little bit of fucking face blindness. It's the thing. So anyways, we're going to this thing tonight, so I'm a little bit nervous about seeing people, because yeah, face blindness. Weird, right? God, I sound even more mad when I hear the shit coming out of my mouth. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. So did you invite him?
I just did, yeah.
What, by text?
By text, yeah.
That's cool. So, we have a guest list, obviously, for the premiere in 5 weeks, and it's pretty much full, which is exciting. There's a couple hundred people, and I'm nervous. Are you looking forward to the premiere?
Yeah, but there's just so much we have to do before then.
I knew he would say that, because that's the truth. There's like so many things that have to happen. Because we decided to self-distribute, we're dealing with everything, right? We're dealing with, we've got sponsors for the premiere, that's Patron and Finest Cool and Bar Products. And then, we've got to get some interns to help. We got a red carpet. There's a press line. If you don't know what a press line is, it's like when you're on the red carpet and you walk down it and there's all these different media outlets along the red carpet and you go from one to the other, to the other, to the other. So there's about 6 media outlets on the red carpet. So we got to coordinate that. The thing that you see behind people on a red carpet, that big screen with all the logos and stuff, that's called a step and repeat board. Guess who has to design that and get that to the printers, and we have to organize that. And then I have to make a DCP of the movie. If you don't know what a DCP is, right? You make your movie, you do all your editing, yada, 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 and then you don't just export it. You have to make a DCP, which is a digital cinema projection. That's the name of the file. And it's a little complex, not crazy complex, but it's the whole thing, right? So you got to make a DCP because that's the only thing that can play in theater projectors, right? So digital cinema projectors need digital cinema projections. So hence DCP. So I got to make that. There's still a couple tweaks I got to do on the color. There's like corrections in the credits. There's we got one of the lower thirds wrong on a date of something in the movie. So there's so many things, right? And maybe this is a good time to talk about why the fuck did I make a documentary? Because here's the weird thing. Okay, so let's backtrack. I've made 2 movies. We've made 2 movies together. And I consider myself an author in training because I don't want to get stuck in the same genre. I like all the different genres. It's like different sandboxes to me, right? I don't want to play in all of them. But I always said I'd never make a documentary. But I think someone once said your films choose you. I think it was Kubrick that said that. And yeah, I said I'd never make a documentary. I always had this snooty attitude that documentaries are like cheating. But one of the hardest things of making any movie is connecting the movie to the audience, right? It's hard to find your audience. So in the case of this documentary, we realized before we even made it that we had a grassroots audience of flair bartenders worldwide who were really hungry for this content. So that's what convinced us to make this documentary, and it just kind of fell into our laps, and I took Pat out for a curry, and I said, hey, what do you think about this idea, and let's make a documentary, and he was down, and he has more experience with documentary making than I do, because he's actually Emmy nominated as a director in his own right for a documentary he made a few years ago. So yeah, started at the bottom, now we're here. That's how we got here. So I always said I would make a documentary, and here we are just 5-6 weeks away from the premiere of a documentary. So much to do. Anyways, I'm like chatting about it, but I should actually go get to it and do it. We have a meeting with our producers, with our business partners, Rob and Dean, in about 30 minutes. So hang out and I'll introduce you to them, and maybe we can see if they'll let us film the meeting. I don't know, maybe that's all like secret sauce stuff. I don't know. We'll see how they feel, but let me at least introduce you guys so you can see the whole team on Zoom, and you can get a little inside look at what a team of producers do, I guess. Cool. All right, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Bye. Yeah. We got the meeting in like 10 minutes. So I'm about 40% of the way through coloring this, not coloring, but replacing the uncolored shots with the colored shots on the trailer. So it's looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna work on this.
$100,000 purses.
I remember the light.
So the hard part of replacing these shots is actually finding the fucking shots. And in a movie, there's on average about 800 shots. And you'd think at this point, after working on this for 3 years, I'd know exactly the order inside out and backwards. But like I said, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I did actually eat. Pat brought over some food, so I've eaten a little. So don't panic. Don't write in the comments, eat or anything. I'm fine.
$100,000.
Okay, found the shot. Shoot, my mic was off. So it's not only a pain in the ass finding the shots, but when I find the shots, I gotta kind of put one shot over the top of the other, make it kind of like semi-transparent, and then jiggery pokery it until they match up so it's the right place. So that's exactly what's happening here. Okay. I'm struggling trying to drag a transition up from one track to another. I don't know why it's not working. It's driving me crazy. The fuck? Okay, that was weird. Apparently I just had to double click on it and then drag it. You know, I've literally been editing so much of my life that I feel like I could do this with my eyes closed. But if you ask me, hey, how do you do this or how do you do that? I don't even remember. It's just like so instinctual now, you know?
There's your old person, there's your old life.
What's that?
There's your old life.
Oh my gosh. Don't ever Google me. No, I'm telling the people on YouTube, don't Google me, because, like, that's terrifying.
No, that's, I had to Google Legends of Bartending 4, make sure we had the right dates for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you popped up as one of the judges.
So, as a judge?
Yeah.
At
Bar
what?
Wars 5 judge list.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember that?
No. So once upon a time, I used to be a bartender, and what Pat's looking at is some old information about competitions, and apparently I judged at a competition. But that was like 20 years ago, and I can barely remember fucking 6 years ago. So... Okay, we got 3 minutes before this meeting, so I'm going to save this up, I'm going to launch Zoom, and just basically get ready for the meeting, because that's happening now. Save, quit, I just can't quit you, resolve. Okay, Zoom, where's the invite? What? And now we wait. I always like to be early for my Zoom meetings, just in case there's any technical hoo-ha. And like sometimes I'll launch a meeting and it'll be like, oh, your mic's not connecting or your camera's not connecting, and then I gotta relaunch it. And then the other person is waiting, and I hate that shit. So yeah, we're ready. We got like 2 minutes. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about the struggle is real and the journey. Because that's what this is about, right? This is about my journey and the people in my life's journey as I drag them through this movie making experience. So, yeah, Shaken and Stirred comes out in about 5 weeks' time. You can pre-order it now at the link below and get 10% off. But I consider that my din-dins, and the pudding that I'm trying to get to is the next film. And the next film is a horror called Scissormouth. It's scary. And so it's like way bigger budget than anything we've done. And like, I don't even know if we're going to be able to do it, right? Because that's the way any movie is. You don't know. At the beginning, you're like, okay, this is what we want to do. This is kind of the plan. This is the vision.
2 o'clock meeting.
Oh, I'm being told off. We got a 2 o'clock meeting.
Yeah.
I'm sure, look, they're not even there yet, so. So, yeah. We're on time. We're always on time. Pat, have we ever been late for anything? Maybe. But unlikely. Unlikely. We're very eager beavers. So yeah, so the next film. Who knows if we'll pull it off? Who knows if it'll crash and burn? Who knows if it'll all fuck up? Who knows if we'll be gazillionaires in 5 years' time from it? But the only way we're going to find out is by trying. And, one of the hardest things about making a movie, because it spans over years, is staying motivated through the whole thing. That's really difficult. Like, oh, the meeting's on. Okay. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Dean. Hey, guys. I'm going to turn the camera off in a second, but right now I'm filming this for YouTube, so say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
So these are our business partners, Rob Husted and Dean Sunils, and they run an amazing podcast called Cocktail Network Live on YouTube, so go check it out. But we got to have this meeting right now, and there's going to be a lot of secret sauce that I can't show you. I'll tell you later. But, so yeah, I'm going to pop off for now.
I heard that.
So I got to I got to go. Bye. It's time to take Cookie out for her afternoon walk. I take her out 3 times a day. once in the morning for about 15 minutes, once around lunchtime, once in the evening for 15 minutes. So she's got a good life. So yeah, the meeting went well. Basically, we were talking about the premiere coming up, and we have two major sponsors, Patron Tequila and Finest Call. And part of the thing we're doing to celebrate is everyone that walks into the theater that night will get a complimentary specialty cocktail named after the theater called the Beverly. And that'll contain Patron and Finest Call in it. So that meeting was all about how do we connect Finest Call, Patron, the theater, us, the logistics between... Oh, what's that? Oh my gosh, Cookie, oh my god. Oh my gosh, my dog does not like Gina's dog. That is crazy. Okay, so here we are in the courtyard where I live. And it's a rainy day in Vegas. How crazy is that? We only actually get rain in Vegas about maybe 6 or 7 times a year. And so this is one of those times. It feels nice. It's chilly, but it feels nice. So anyways, the meeting was about coordinating all the different parties between the two sponsors, the theater, and us, and just figuring out the logistics of how to get this cocktail made and then distributed to like 200 people at the theater. So it went well. All right, time to walk the dog. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, color's done. The trailer, so I've been replacing all the shots on the trailer with the new colored shots, and man, that took forever. There's like a lot of shots in the trailer. You wouldn't think it, but anyway, it's all done. So now I just gotta render it out in 4K and upload it to YouTube. So let's do that. I'm gonna check it first.
New York, Jamaica, trading Tom Cruise, riding around in a floating cocktail.
Do what that guy's doing. It made Flair mainstream. What percentage of his already? I stood there probably 20 minutes and just watched. I had goosebumps. It's so difficult, so extreme.
Somebody should do a documentary.
Showmanship has been a big part of bartending since day one.
And Vegas just blew up because of entertainment capital of the world. I want to win.
$50,000, $100,000 purses in different competitions around the world.
I don't think people have ever really seen what we do to prepare for these things. This is what it's all about.
So what went wrong? Egos took over and things were said that shouldn't have been said. It was going bigger and bigger and bigger.
There are fears the sell-off will continue on Wall Street.
The money went out the window. You can sell a cocktail. You can't sell flair behind the bar. We had to deal with prissy-ass bartenders.
We all want to be the best. Well, my rule is more difficult because I make it look easy.
Nights like tonight make me want to just stop competing because I don't think I'm cut out for it.
And I was standing there with my tooth split right in half. Why do I do this? Why do I suffer to do this?
I don't really know why it's male-dominated.
There's absolutely no toxicity.
You want to play with the glass, you're going to cut yourself.
Oh, that shot looked like the opacity was down, maybe. That looks really dull. And yeah, the opacity was down, so just gonna bring that up, check the next one. Okay.
He was out here and you touch water.
Awesome, yay! Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna mark my in and out points. Doopy-doopy-doop. Out. I'm gonna go over to the render page. We're gonna make this as a ProRes 422 HQ 4K, all the things. Add to render queue. I forgot to name it, but I'll name it in a second. Okay, render. It's rendering. So it's now like 5:20 in the evening, and I'm actually really old, so I go to bed early because I was born in 1979. And so I usually go to bed about like 8:30 in the evening, and I'm usually up at like 5 in the morning. So I'm already pretty tired, and I still got to get ready, and then we've got this film festival tonight. So as you can see, it's same as most days. It's like a lot of time in front of the computer doing stuff. And yeah, I think, what time did you want to leave, Pat?
6.
6. So, shoot, we're leaving in 40 minutes. So I got to upload this to YouTube, then kind of put my face on a little, do something with this, I don't know. And then we're heading out the door. So, yeah. So I'll finish this up, and then I'll hook up with you guys in a minute when we're on the way to the festival. Okay, I haven't started getting ready yet, and we haven't got very much time to go, so I don't think there's a lot of hope for this. But I am excited because I just got the trailer for Shaken and Stirred up on YouTube, the 4K new version, and so there'll be a link underneath if you want to watch the trailer and see it in all its glory. But I think our little thumbnail is pretty badass that I just made, so hey Pat, check out the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's as Ellis at the best tiki bar in Miami. What's it called? Exotico.
So yeah, there we go. Boom.
Ellis, the mixologist.
To New York.
Awesome. Oh look, and it's got the links and the pre-order and everything.
Looks great.
Yay. Okay, cool. Alright, so now I really have to go get ready, but to be honest, I'm fucking exhausted and eek. But,
Get ready. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Can we get a Red Bull on the way, maybe?
Of course.
At the gas station?
Yeah. That's why I'll leave a little bit early.
There's my little dog. She's got to stay behind. She's got to stay behind, Cookie. I always think it's like Pepe Le Pew. You know, like when Pepe Le Pew hugs that poor little cat and is trying to get away? That's how I feel with Cookie. She can't get away. Cookie, run. It's your chance. Go.
She doesn't want it.
She doesn't want it. That's love. Okay, see you at the festival. What's our ETA?
2 minutes?
Oh, wow.
3? I don't know. 3 minutes.
Okay guys, so we are on our way to the Damn Short Film Festival in Boulder City, which is like a city just outside of Las Vegas, and it's called the Damn Short Film Festival because of the Boulder Dam. Is that right?
Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam. I've only lived for 25 years, you'd think I know this. Anyway, so the whole thing with this festival is like the shorts are really, really short. They're like just a couple of minutes. And the film that we have, or the short film that we have in this festival, is called Scissor Mouth, and it's a proof of concept for our next feature. And it's only about 60 seconds long, so it's weird coming out in the cold and rain for something that's like 60 seconds long.
But we'll see people there.
And it'll be cool to see it on a big screen, although there's a little bit of debate of how big the screen will be.
No, it's not in the movie theater. It used to be in the old movie theater, which was built like in the 1930s. But it's no longer there. They're showing it in the New Life building, which was a cult.
It was a cult?
Yeah, it was a cult. Like Desi Arnaz Jr., Lucille Ball's kid, he belonged to it. I think he's still here.
Which cult?
It was called New Life.
New Life. There you go. So if this is my first and only YouTube video and you never hear from me again, or Patrick, you'll know we joined the commune.
They sold it. It's no longer, they don't own it anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. And we're so far away from Vegas right now. We're like 20 minutes outside of Vegas.
It's raining. Tell the audience how often it rains here.
Yeah, I did earlier when I was walking Cookie. It rains like 6 or 7 times a year. And today is one of those days. And I told you, I don't go out very much, and I'm tired. But I just had a coffee. So I probably won't be able to sleep later, but I'm excited to go represent, blah, blah, blah. See, hopefully it is a big screen, because it'd be nice to see our little short on the big screen. By the way, if you want to check it out, I'll put a link down below so you can see the proof of concept for Scissor Mouth. There's going to be like a billion links below probably by the end of this video. So we're nearly there. So cold. It's freezing. It's really cold. We're like desert rats. We're used to like insane heat.
No, it's literally hovering above freezing.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. It's rainy and freezing. 2 of my least favorite things. Actually, I don't mind the rain. When it's warm, the rain's lovely. But in the cold, not so much.
Look, there's no parking.
Well, that's good. What is it, a full house?
Could be. Wait, I think this is parking here. No, I don't think. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, why not? No red lines?
Right. No red lines.
No red lines. Do what we want. Okay, let's go,
But we might have to get our tickets someplace else, or our badges.
Oh,
but
let's hope not. Let's hope we can just walk in and be like, hey, we're filmmakers, let us in. Okie dokie, Smokey, let's get out and brave the rain. Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh no, that's not good. Okay. Don't tell Patrick, but that was the case to his camera that I'm using. Fell on the road. I'll have to dry it off in a second. Okay, let's go find this film festival. Brr, it's freezing. Oh, I should do the face track. Hold on. Am I tracking my face? Track my face. There we go. I think it's tracking. Oh, VIP Filmmaker Lane. We found it. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Oh. Oh. Hi. The Nevada Filmmaker block.
Against the grain?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to be letting in for that one for maybe half an hour. Okay, because it won't be starting for another whole hour.
Oh, okay.
Good, we're early.
Okay.
Well, I live here in town.
Okay.
Yeah, so, your pass is here, or?
No, it's going to be in Will Hall. You know where the historic hotel is?
Yeah, of course.
Right in there. Our office is right behind the front desk. If you make a left behind that hallway, it's going to be on the right-hand side.
Thank you.
It's just 3 minutes from here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, great. Okay. Alright. Okay, we gotta go get a ticket somewhere else, so we gotta brave the rain and go somewhere, and we're early or something. What was it called? Against the Grain, the block of films?
Yeah.
So,
They're a little bit off-put.
oh my gosh, it's so cold, huh? So the block of films that our film is in.
Closes in 9 minutes. I'll call them to let them know you're on their way.
Thank you. Apparently the ticket place that we're going closes in 9 minutes, and it's not here. It's somewhere else. We gotta drive there, right, Pat? Holy shit! Why do we have to drive somewhere else to get our tickets? So the block our film is in is meant to be like a Nevada
filmmakers.
Nevada Filmmaker film block. Bloody hell, it's cold. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off right now, and then I'll start filming again when we get to our location. So this is Boulder City, and it's really, really pretty. It's like an old, quaint town that was built to support the workers of the Hoover Dam. Was that correct?
Yeah.
And Patrick actually lives here. So he drives every day into Vegas.
And there's the old movie theater.
Look how pretty it is. And look, that's the old movie theater where
Built in the 1930s.
where the festival used to be.
Yeah, it used to be there. I wish it was still there.
We wish it was still there because that's so cool.
I saw E.T. there.
Patrick saw E.T. there when he was a kid.
And Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay.
And Sheena, Queen of the Jungle.
Oh, wow. So where... Oh, do we have to go to the hotel?
Yes, it's in the hotel.
Oh, bloody hell. We gotta walk all this way?
We can drive back.
Ooh. No, I mean to the hotel. How can they be closing their ticket thing in 9 minutes if the next block doesn't even start for 9 minutes? So this is what I was saying earlier, guys. There's like no glamour in indie filmmaking whatsoever. Here we are running around in the rain and the cold to see a 60-second short that we did 2 years ago. Right? How long ago did we shoot it? It was 2 years ago, yeah? Almost 2 years ago. Okay.
April or May.
Okie dokie, we're doing this, right?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Whoa. Which way? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're running.
We go to Silent.
Where? Lead the way. gosh, it's so wet. Museum. I think it's down. Pat's gone up those stairs. I think it's down here. Welcome. 21 plus. Is it down there? So we're in some historic hotel.
This hotel was built in the 1930s too to house all the guests who came to visit the dam when it was under construction.
See, this has been historically educational as well as entertaining. You're welcome. Hi.
You.
Awesome. How you doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
How
Good.
can we help you?
Wet and cold.
Filmmakers passes for Deborah Richards.
And
Oh.
Patrick Watts.
Okay, great. So I'm going to take you over to the Filmmakers Lounge, but I have to know, what is your film?
Scissor Mouth. I think, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The next
yes.
block, 745.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So, I am my name is Ash. I am one of the film reviewers, and
Oh,
I would
amazing.
love
Hi.
your autograph. If you could autograph my program for me, please.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you mind if I get, this is for YouTube, do you mind if I get this all on film?
Oh, absolutely. Please,
Okay, yay, okay.
please.
The life of a Nevada independent filmmaker, you know.
That's right.
Seriously.
My name is Hava. I'm on
Hi,
the board.
nice to meet you. Pleasure,
Thank you
Deborah.
very much for making films and helping with our film festival.
Oh, thank you so much.
We would not be the same without you. So
Thanks.
please continue to make more films.
This is actually my first short that I've had in the festival since 2014.
You were in the festival before?
Yeah, 2014. I did
Okay,
I did a
so
short
if
called
you
Boy
could
Meets
just,
Girl and it
what
won
was
4
the name of
Emmys.
I
And that was
love it.
thanks.
Thank
There we
you.
go. Okay, yes. If you,
And are you
Yes,
going to
if you
stay
both
for the
can
horror
sign it.
block
Oh my
then?
gosh,
If
thank
you're
you.
Oh, there's a horror block
at
after?
9:30.
Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Our second
It's been a very long day.
feature is in the theater March 25th. Next month.
really?
Okay, am
Our
I?
second feature.
If you could just sign it.
What is your feature called?
Shaken and Stirred.
Stirred.
Yeah, it comes out in a few
It's
weeks.
a documentary on Flair bartending, yeah.
It's our second feature.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, where was that?
Oh, right here next to your.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
Special cocktail.
Thank you
Just for the
so
premiere.
much.
My writing looks like a child. I
No, you are
apologize.
fine, sweetheart. You're just I love it. You know, little heart. I love it.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
I love the Beverly.
I love the
They're a
Beverly too.
sponsor of ours.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Beverly, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me take you over to the Filmmakers Lounge. We'll get
Oh,
you all
amazing.
checked in.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yay. Thank you, ladies. All right, we're off again.
This is my third film that I'm showing in the
Oh my goodness, that is awesome.
So, wow, I haven't been in this hotel. Last time I was in this hotel, I was shooting a special for the History Channel, and we did the whole museum bit and stuff. Yeah. That was like 2020. Like
Okay.
hot heat. Yeah.
Your
Like,
makeup is just beautiful. I love
Oh,
it.
thanks.
So gorgeous.
You're kidding? I asked you. At your house?
Yeah, my house.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 3 minutes away if it is.
Okay.
It's not in the car.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, guys.
Linda and Colin will take very, very good care of you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. I've been getting all your emails. I'm Deborah Richards.
Calvin Joshua.
I know.
Glad you made it. Glad you made
Thanks.
it. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
That's okay. We just have everybody by.
Oh, by the movies?
Yeah.
So 7:45.
I know it. Is there an A, the, anything?
Just scissor.
Okay.
Calvin?
Hopefully this is not as dumb as last time, so maybe his movie is Scissor Mouth. Are you Nevada filmmaker?
Yeah, we're Nevada filmmakers.
Okay, that's probably why.
This one here. Here it is, scissor mouth, 7:45.
Oh, there's a little program? Where'd you get the program from? Oh, cool. Thanks.
Here's Kelly's
And
film.
actually brought him down. so
Kelly, he's
they
a great
went to the
filmmaker.
box
Fine.
office.
I'm gonna go check my computer, but I've seen his.
I know, I've seen your,
I've seen their film listed, but I need to grab one more thing. But local Nevada filmmaker.
Yes.
Okay. Will you fill out my registration form?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go ahead and fill this information out here. And,
No, we filled in the registration.
You did?
Yeah. When you sent the email.
Really?
Yeah, immediately.
I don't know why.
I did it for both of us because I knew we would both.
I believe you. I know I've seen it. That's why I was like, I've seen it. I don't know what's going on. Let me just double check. We'll get you all set.
Awesome. Yeah, no
I
problem.
need to get my phone. So
Yeah.
can you get my pastor?
Yeah. You go get me back here in the lobby.
I'm gonna need you for a couple of days here.
Oh,
Do you want me to go ahead and start checking in or wait?
I think it's on my house.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that.
you know, Calvin, I haven't had a short film in this festival since 2014.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations on the return.
Thank you.
That's super exciting. We have a lot of alumni this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's so cool. Yeah, the short I had here in 2014 was Boy Meets Girl, a sci-fi, won 4 Emmys.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
and that started my commercial career.
Okay.
And I've been directing commercials since. And then we started making features a couple of years ago. And we got our second feature coming out in a couple of weeks.
Congratulations. And you're local?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
way.
live on the strip. And he lives in Boulder City.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're like former CSN.
Right at the moment, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So this is really cool to be here.
This is exciting. Okay, so on what do you do specifically? Are you a producer?
I'm a writer, director, and Pat's a producer.
This is exciting.
Are you
That's so
talking to me
cool.
or somebody else?
Okay, let me just put one more
I guess
thing.
somebody else hung up.
Okay, here we go. Scissor mouth.
So Patrick, if I could just.
It might be confusing because there's no credits on it. It was just a proof of concept, so we didn't put any credits on
You
it.
guys are gonna have a wild one tomorrow. That's the adult film
Okay,
horror one.
so
I'm like, that's
here's
one I
your
heard
two
supposed to
passes.
be crazy. That's tomorrow. That's tonight.
Oh yeah, 9:30, right? Yeah.
That's
all the films
No,
here by the
7:45.
by the day.
Thanks.
Okay, your block
If you're gonna be here
is
for a few
the,
days, all these businesses on the last page
7:45
will give you a
Nevada
discount if you
block.
just
Yeah.
show your
So
badge.
not 9:30,
Okay.
7:45.
Today?
For scissor mouth.
Oh, I live here.
Tonight? 7:45.
Correct.
What time is it now? Have we missed it?
7:03.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've been working since 4 a.m.
No, you're
Free
totally
t-shirt that you
fine.
get when you go to the box office. They'll get you a
Filmmaker badge. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay. So we got.
Oh, we got it.
And if
Oh, we
you
put it
could
under
just sign
Patrick.
the poster.
Let's
I
so
put
it
it
should
under scissor mouth.
Which yep, but we're gonna need to put it under
Swag bag.
Deborah's name instead. if
Well, I
that's
had
okay.
Patrick sign it.
That's fine. We'll just put
We're like left.
So who's the filmmaker?
We both are.
They both
Yeah,
are.
producer,
They both would
director.
sign the,
Deborah's the
posters.
Deborah's
right?
the submitted.
Oh my God, John.
Is it Richard or Richards?
Richards.
Sorry, I apologize.
No problem.
Okay, you're all set.
Will we?
Can we sign?
Cool.
You sure can. Come on in, actually.
Yeah, oh, this is, oh, awesome, thanks. Yeah, we're going into the Filmmaker Lounge. Let's take a quick look.
I forget the person who.
Oh, that's so cool. I was going to enter the competition, and I ran out of time, but...
So we have 4 posters. Please sign all of them. These go to our sponsors at the end.
John, needs to talk to you. Here.
John.
Observation deck is.
They're in rooms.
So cool.
Anyways, so when you guys, this room is available to you as long as whenever it's open. We have refreshments.
Oh, amazing.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, you had me at hot chocolate. You had me at hot chocolate.
There's fresh fruit, and then there's snacks over there, and there's also iPads. And so if there's a film that you want to watch that you guys were unable to see,
Oh, amazing.
you can watch it on the iPads.
You guys got this set up. This is amazing. And check out how cool the poster is. So cool. Okay, next. My writing really looks like a child.
If it's not my house, it'll be at my house. I'll come back.
Okay, so I'll meet you back here? Okay, bye.
Yeah, I don't even have any of the 100, so, but you'll know if you go.
Yes, yeah. Do we get one each, or is it? Do we get a bag each, or?
No, it's fine. And here's our voucher for t-shirt.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it a swag bag each, or one per filmmaking team?
One per team.
Gotcha.
One bag.
Got it. Thank you.
Hard to find ways not to invite us.
Want to get our bags? I see you, Jimmy.
All right. You guys, rest well. We'll see you in coffee.
Okay. So I just did signing of posters, and there are snacks here in the Filmmakers Lounge, and there are drinks. So let's go check out the snacks.
Hey, did you know his film is up for the Academy Award?
Let's see what they got. Oh, they got some cupcakes. Let's have a look. These are the snack options. Cupcakes, some other muffins, some fruit. Not bad, not bad. And then they got drinks over here and cookies. I think I'm going to get a bottle of water. Very exciting. Water.
But if you have to go, we have a car. Even if we have all pizza, we can commute a bit away if you have to be anywhere. We have a booth, so we can try it.
I think I'm going to take my jacket off. So much warmer in here.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, you thought we were staying somewhere else?
Yeah.
No, we're staying here. So
And you have your.
Fun to read
Yeah, you're not
I think we're like pretty close.
Okay, let's see what we got.
There's a whole section here.
Okay, I'll be right back. Cool, so here we are at the little Filmmakers Lounge, and Pat is enjoying some pizza. The camera's tracking me, so every time I do this, it goes away from Patrick. But we've got a swag bag, so let's have a look at the swag bag and see what we got before we go watch our short. Swag bag. It's got a very nice Damn Short Film Festival little logo on it. And we've got a hat. Very cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this I'm obsessed with. Check this out. It's a little, so it's called a clapper in America, and, what? It's called a clapper in America, and it's called a clapstick in England. How cute is that? A clapstick. Okay. Let's see. Then there is, oh, When the Fun Stops. That's a reference to gambling, because we live in Vegas. So this is obviously how to cope with excessive gambling. And it has a chapstick on the back, because everyone knows when you're at the table for 18 hours, your lips get chapped. And a pen, so you can write a note to a friend saying, help me, get more money. And so when the fun stops, stop gambling. Okay, let's see what else. What is this? What is this? Is this up? It's a laptop bag, right? Yeah. Oh, nice. Look, it's a nice laptop bag. It says platinum on it. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else we got.
Okay.
We have, oh cool, it's like a brochure, 20 years of the Damn Short Film Festival. Like I was saying earlier, last time I was in this film festival was 11 years ago. It's pretty cool. It's super nice. Yeah, nice.
I think it was 11 years ago for me too.
Really?
Writer's Project.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What was the name of that project?
Hush.
Hush.
Which was A Quiet Place before A Quiet Place came out.
That is true. Oh, we got a sticker from Colorado River Coffee Roasters. Shout out to them. We have some more cool stickers. The Hoover Gang. I think there's a lot of stickers in here. Another sticker, Zoltar Speaks. Fun fact, you know Zoltar from the movie Big? The factory that builds those is actually in Boulder City. That's true, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's just around the corner. That's why we got a Zoltar Speaks sticker. There's a little fridge magnet, greetings from the Damn Short Film Festival. A couple more stickers. What is this? Is that tattoo place?
Yeah.
No, plants and vintage stuff. Great filmmaker Tom Devlin, very well known in the horror industry, and he's a phenomenal makeup artist. and he's a monster enthusiast, and he actually has a monster museum out here in Boulder City. It's very cool. Check it out. Shout out to Tom Devlin.
I think he lives there too.
Yeah, of course. And then, oh, this is a cute sticker. It says, "We're here for the drama, story of my life." Let's see what else. We have, we have Nevada State University pen. We went to the College of Southern Nevada, so, but still, Nevada State does a lot of good work. I'm not entirely sure what this is. This little black box, maybe some kind of something. I think there's a lot of stickers. There's more stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Let's see, what is this?
When you do distribution, you gotta tell them.
Show your badge. Oh, it's like a coupon for some coffee at a local coffee place around the corner. And we have voucher for a t-shirt. Might get a t-shirt.
That's at the box office, they said.
Oh, some matches. We all know how I like to start fires. Oh, here's the program. And then, let's see, apparently it's Thursday, so that means I'm gonna go back in here, find our film.
But in its first life, they didn't, I think they might have made like that.
Here we go. Says it now. So that's what we're gonna go watch. More stickers. Another program. Oh, like a thing for like, oh, where's my camera going? A thing for ordering food at the hotel here. Another coupon for coffee. Coffee is big in Boulder City. And Tom Devlin's Monster Museum badge. I'm gonna wear that. I haven't actually seen Tom in a long time.
Our makeup person, Ashley, worked with him too.
Yeah, actually, fun fact. Ashley Blue is an amazing makeup artist. She did makeup and hair on our first feature. She actually moved out to Las Vegas to study under Tom Devlin. And she's since been in one of his movies as a lead. So go Ashley. Okay, so that's all the swag. I've got to put it all back in the bag now because I've made a mess. I'm excited about the matches the most and the clapstick. Not that I'm going to burn the clapstick. Don't give me any ideas. But I do like fire. I've sometimes fantasized about burning down a Taco Bell. I don't know why, it's like a recurring fantasy I have. Or as you call them in America, Taco Bell. Right? You don't call them Taco Bell. No, that's a British thing.
Tacos.
Tacos. I never get my ass or arse right as an English woman living in America. And a pen, so you can write a note to a friend saying, help me, get more money. And so when the fun stops, stop gambling. Okay, let's see what else. What is this big thing? What is this? Is this that's a laptop bag, right?
Yeah.
Oh nice, look, it's a nice laptop bag. And it says platinum on it. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have, oh cool, it's like a brochure, 20 years of the Damn Short Film Festival. Like I was saying earlier, the last time I was in this film festival was 11 years ago. It's pretty cool. That's super nice. Kind of nice.
I think it was 11 years ago for me too.
Really?
Writer's Project.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What was the name of that project?
Hush. Which was A Quiet Place before A Quiet Place came out.
That is true. Oh, we got a sticker from Colorado River Coffee Roasters. Shout out to them. We have some more cool stickers. The Hoover Dam. I think there's a lot of stickers in here. Oh, another sticker. Zoltar Speaks. Fun fact, you know Zoltar from the movie Big? The factory that builds those is actually in Boulder City. That's true, right? Yeah, it's just around the corner. That's why we got a Zoltar Speak sticker here. There's a little fridge magnet. Greetings from the Damn Short Film Festival. A couple more stickers. What is this? Is that a tattoo place? No, plants and vintage stuff. Great filmmaker Tom Devlin, very well known in the horror industry, and he's a phenomenal makeup artist, and he's a monster enthusiast, and he actually has a monster museum out here in Boulder City. It's very cool. Check it out. Shout out to Tom Devlin.
I think he lives there too.
Yeah, of course. And then, this is a cute sticker. It says, "We're here for the drama, story of my life." Let's see what else. We have Nevada State University pen. We went to the College of Southern Nevada, so but still, Nevada State does a lot of good work. Not entirely sure what this is, but it's a little black box, maybe some kind of something. I think there's a lot of stickers. There's more stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Show your badge. Oh, it's like a coupon for some coffee at a local coffee place around the corner. And we have voucher for a t-shirt. I might get a t-shirt.
That's at the box office, he said.
Oh, some matches. We all know how I like to start fires. Here's the program. And then, let's see. Apparently it's Thursday, so that means I'm going to go back in here, find our film.
But in its first life, they might have made like a
Here we go. Scissor mouth. Yeah. So that's what we're going to go watch. More stickers. Another program. A thing for where's my camera going? A thing for ordering food at the hotel here. Another coupon for coffee. Coffee is big in Boulder City. And Tom Devlin's Monster Museum badge. I'm gonna wear that. I haven't actually seen Tom in a long time.
And our makeup person, Ashley, works with him too.
Yeah, actually, fun fact. Ashley Ballou, who's an amazing makeup artist, she did the makeup and hair on our first feature. She actually moved out to Las Vegas to study under Tom Devlin. And she's since been in one of his movies as a lead. So go Ashley. Okay, so that's all the swag. I got to put it all back in the bag now because I've made a mess. I'm excited about the matches the most and the clapstick. Not that I'm going to burn the clapstick. Don't give me any ideas. But I do like fire. I've sometimes fantasized about burning down a Taco Bell. I don't know why. It's like a recurring fantasy I have. Or as you call them in America, Taco Bell.
Okay, so I guess...
Right? You don't call them Taco Bell. No, that's a British thing. Tacos. Can never get my A's or R's right as an English woman living in America.
And then I'm going to set it into the church. So this is it. We made it. Okay, I'm going to get a seat.
This first video is going to be a bumper.
Kelly Schwartz, Circuits and Dreams, animated book story.
I'm Titus Davis. I did A Scream to the Wind, and I did everything. So.
I'm Annabelle Barley. I was in SCISSOR, and I was Elizabeth Holmes. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Deborah Richards, and I was the writer-director of Scissormouth.
Jeff Zampino, writer and director of The Slice Heist.
Samantha Rodriguez. I wrote and directed One Man Band.
I'm Brian Todd, and I'm responsible for Fran's van.
I'm Brandon, and he's my ride.
All right, you can keep we can start from that side. Just tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind your film.
Well, why'd I have to start? I had the idea for it for a while, and it was kind of one of those things where you're like, what can we make that we could like make? So that's just me and my 3 buddies. We had iPhones, and we just went and what is something that we have at our disposal? Something we have, like, what can we do? And I was like, there's this one idea I have of this Uber driver in Las Vegas on Halloween. Yeah, that's where that came from.
So One Man Band was actually, we made it for a 48-hour film challenge. So that is where all the teams get like the same prompt, character, line of dialogue, stuff like that, and then you have 48 hours to make a film. So yeah, One Man Band kind of came about from that. We lived in Vegas and shot what we have, and yeah, he beats people up for instruments. So.
Well, my wife is one of the producers. We have certain food things that we both have, primarily her. And so this was sort of a semi-passive aggressive film of all the little quibbles that everybody has, I guess, with food in general. And I thought, well, what better place to put it than during bank robbery versus just a regular film. So that's kind of where I came from.
So Scissormouth is loosely based on a 5,000-year-old Japanese folktale, and is actually a proof of concept for my team and mine next feature film, and it's a cautionary tale about the cruelty of vanity.
I'm on the same film. That's what I'm doing.
What inspired you to be in it?
What inspired me to be in it? You. I love it. It's beautiful. It's an awesome, interesting story, and I'm really honored that I get to be part of it. So thank you, Debbie.
Yay.
So Steering the Wind was one of those questions. It's like, what kind of film would AI not make? So I made a film that was 2.5 minutes of children screaming. I ran this by my friends, and they said this was the funniest thing I'd ever written. So yeah, that's what you're seeing. Thank you.
I was just tired of looking for locations, so I wanted to do animation. That's pretty much it. We made this during the writer's strike, so it was kind of our way of kind of poking fun at current events. Yeah.
We can take some questions from the audience, and I believe we have microphones, so raise your hand if you would like to ask any or all of the films a question. Anybody? Don't be shy. We got one in the back.
This is for One Man Band. What is the significance of the postcard? Because I thought he was like trying to like mug somebody in every state as he went around the country, and then clearly he's not, because he's all in one place, just in his motivation is musical instruments. So it's never really explained what that is for.
Yeah, so the postcard is actually what the prop was for the competition, so everyone had to use a postcard. So we decided to use one that had the map of the United States on it and just kind of show his journey over time as he progresses and takes stuff. Any other questions?
As a resident of the downtown area, I see you guys used a lot of downtown Las Vegas in the art district. I guess, was that your guys' plan all along, or you take it a different take of what Las Vegas looks like on the strip compared to that area of the town. Because I mean, as a person who's lived in the art districts for almost 15 years, some of it's a kickoff of making Las Vegas look really rough. And I don't have that feeling being down there. I just have a feeling that it's a very artsy and growing part of Las Vegas. So I just wondered why some of you took that way of looking at it.
I can answer that. I made a conscious effort never to go on the strip. That's all. I wanted to be in that area there that I live in, that I've been, I know like the back of my hand. I've thrown up in the streets myself. So I don't, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't see commercial center is commercial center, okay? Because then you're going to argue that that's not what commercial center looks like. But yeah, it's conscious effort never to go on the strip because that is Vegas to me. That's where I live, in those little bits there.
Yeah, I think everyone can answer this question. We have a comment on, how you guys felt about the portrayal of downtown and where you shot, and do you agree that is, does it have a negative connotation to the area, or how do you see it?
I guess unfortunately my short film does paint the arts district in a negative connotation, since this criminal is out there just kind of making his own space. But we shot on Main Street because I used to work on Main Street. And so that was a location available to us in a short amount of time, in 48 hours, and it's a place that I knew and I'm familiar with, and one that I've grown up in also, so. Yeah.
We shot in Henderson, but I don't know, I think there's a lot of texture in Vegas, and you kind of push forth what you want your vision to be of the film, not just of the town. It's of what you're looking to get out of it artistically. So I don't think it's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, or a good place or a bad place. It's just what the tone of your film conveys and the texture that you're using for where you're shooting.
So Scissormouth might look like it was filmed in a basement, but it was actually filmed on in a penthouse on the Strip. So movie magic, but yeah. You want to say something?
I don't know what to say, but I love Scissormouth, and I'm really happy to be here.
I don't know what to say, my film's animated, but definitely trying to localize things. You can have a building that's brick is what you imagine in New York, but I'm a Nevada filmmaker, let's build this. So yeah, Tilt-Up building, that's what we have, let's do it. Yep.
Same here.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I wanted an urban setting, so we kind of designed like a New York state alleyway. But I love downtown. I've filmed downtown before, and it has so much texture. One of the greatest cities to film a movie in. So.
Great. We have time for one more audience question. I don't know what time it is. Anybody? Yes. Okay, we have one right here.
Thanks. This question's for everyone. How long did it take all you guys to make your films from writing the script to the final cut?
8 months on me.
About 2 months working in secret at work.
How long were you involved with it for?
Mom, do you remember when the showcase was? About a year and a half ago. So, when did we film?
Hold on. Our producer is here. Patrick, do you remember how long it took? Because I can't remember that far back. It was like 2 years ago. Okay, a couple months. Sorry, that was really long-winded.
We've been writing it over the years, but we shot in 2 nights.
We also shot in 2 nights, 48 hours.
We shot in 3 nights. Go ahead.
No, you can finish.
No, you go ahead.
I wanted to ask what up.
Werewolf Western.
I'm also writing a Western.
I'm a feature writer generally, so I'm just working on a couple of action comedy features.
We've actually been in development of Scissormouth, which is going to be the feature that we're shooting, and we plan to shoot it next year in Poland, so pretty excited. What are you working on? Sorry, I was late.
Video production in my high school class. I wrote a movie about a unicorn that eats people.
Yay!
I've done a lot of things in works, but it's probably something serious and personal.
We're halfway through our first animated feature, so we're good at that.
Amazing.
Awesome. And speaking of what's next, we've got our horror block after this, and we do unfortunately have to clear out the entire space because we need you to vote for your favorite film. You'll get a poker chip, and you get to vote on your way out. And I know it's raining, so I apologize that we're kicking you out, but come right back in. Not right away. Right?
You did awesome.
Thank you so much. You did awesome. I'm really happy to be here.
Under the, to the right, there is a parking lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we get another round of applause for our filmmakers?
Specimen that was coughing like a dying cat behind mom.
So what you'll find is that it's always the same questions. So this is great practice for the next time, because it's always the same question. It's like, what was the inspiration? What was the hardest part of making it? How long? What are you doing? How long did it take you? So it's
Now
always,
I know.
yeah.
I was like, no, where am I?
Great job, great job. It's so cool. It's so cool. Great. It was really, really cool.
It's terrifying.
Awesome,
so
awesome.
creepy.
So the mannequins were CGI.
They look great. I would not have known that. That was
Yeah,
good. That's a
thank you.
blender's skill.
Thank you, thank you. What do you think, Pat? Was that fun?
What?
Was that fun?
That was a lot of fun.
Hold on, why can't I turn the camera? Hold on, here we go. Was that fun, seeing Scissormouth out there?
It was crazy seeing it on such a big screen, you know? I've only seen it on Deb's monitor, so it was great.
Cool. Well, that's pretty much the end of the day. I gotta go home or I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin. So I'll see you tomorrow, YouTube. Like and subscribe and all the things, okay? Cool. If you're still here after all of that, you're insane. And I'll see you for more. Bye.